Hey everyone. Big news in the finance world today as Dow Futures have taken a massive hit, tumbling over 800 points. This comes in the wake of President Donald Trump's announcement of sweeping tariffs. Let's unpack what's happening. First, let's talk numbers. Dow Futures dropped a staggering 828 points. That's almost 2%. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 didn't fare any better, falling 2.68% and 3.19% respectively. Now, let's dive into the companies feeling the heat. Giants like Nike and Apple saw their shares plummet around 7%. Retailers like Five Below, Dollar Tree, and Gap took some of the hardest hits, dropping 14%, 11%, and 8.5% respectively. And our tech favorites? Nvidia down 5%, Tesla down 7%. So what's the deal with these tariffs? The White House rolled out a baseline 10% tariff on all countries, effective April 5th. But here's the kicker. Countries with higher tariffs on U.S. goods will face even steeper rates. For instance, China will now see an effective tariff rate of 54%. During the announcement at the White House Rose Garden, Trump claimed these tariffs are approximately half of what other countries have been charging the U.S. However, the market is clearly spooked. Art Hogan from B. Riley Wealth Management called the plan haphazard and worse than feared. Larry Tentarelli of Blue Chip Trend Report noted that a 10% tariff might have been manageable, but these higher rates are stirring up a lot of volatility. Before the announcement, the S&P 500 had been on a 3-day rise, riding on hopes that the tariffs would be milder. But now, it looks like we're headed back into correction territory. Economists are sounding the alarm too, warning of higher consumer prices, slower U.S. growth, and even a potential global recession. David Beckworth went as far as to call it a recipe for stagflation. And the global reactions? Not pretty. China is planning countermeasures, with their foreign minister saying Beijing will counterattack. The EU is preparing retaliatory measures, and even within Trump's administration, there's concern. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent advised against retaliation to avoid escalation. To add fuel to the fire, the U.S. is also planning a 54% tariff on small packages from China and Hong Kong starting in May, and a 25% tax on foreign cars effective from midnight. Future tariffs on copper and pharmaceuticals are also in the works. Folks, we're looking at a complex and potentially damaging situation here. The market's reaction is just the beginning. If you want to stay updated on these developments, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more updates.